Hello, my name is Angel Deanda, and this is our Student Veteran Project for Professor Strona's English 100 class. This presentation is brought to you by Abraham Lopez, Angel Deanda, and Samantha Choco. Here we have Henry Molina, who is currently a student veteran here at MiraCosta College. Henry served in the military for 5 years as a corpsman in the Navy with attachments to the Marine Corps. My team and I figured that it is important for veterans to seek help from friends because their lives could potentially be impacted by them in a positive way and lead them to a better structure of living.
Still recording. Okay, they're both recording.
So today we are here with Henry Molina as the interviewee and Abraham Lopez as the interviewer. Also in the room we have Samantha Chilcote and Angel de Anda in a study room here at the MiraCosta Library.
Alright, so first things first, what is your name?
My name is Henry Molina.
Where were you born and where are you from?
I was born in Miami, Florida.
As like many other high school students, Henry did not know what to do after high school. He did not have a plan until one day, one of his buddies introduced him to the Navy and convinced him to join.
Like that, simply put. So then I have a buddy, his name is Ricky Talbada. And, I was doing nothing. I was just in class. And then he's like, hey, man, I'm joining the Navy. You want to come with to the recruiter's office? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, skip this class, let's go. So we went to the recruiter's office and I sat down, took a test, and then they said they'll call me back. A week later, I signed up at MEPS, which is like a processing center. And that was it. It was that simple, he just brought me there and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, well, I don't really have a plan. So here's 5 years of like extending my time.
In other words, Henry's unplanned decisions ultimately changed his life for the better just from the result of his friend getting him enlisted to the Navy. In this next scene, Henry explains the reason why he didn't re-enlist in the Navy and the ultimate reason why he felt like he had to leave the Navy, although it was the end of the best times of his life as a hospital corpsman.
I'm not gonna do this anymore. And most importantly, I would say the reason why I left the military was because my growth stunted. There was absolutely just no more. There's like no area for improvement. I mean, I got 75% of what I needed from the military. We're talking about like honor, values, work ethic, responsibility, stuff like that. That's all I could get from it. So I figured, to get the rest of the 25% of what I could learn from the military, I'd have to stay in 15 years. So I said, you know what, the math doesn't add up. So I figured I want to continuously like improve myself or strive for growth all the time.
Yeah.
So I decided to leave the military and
Henry felt like he hit a certain stopping point in the military because he didn't think he would benefit any longer from the military. Furthermore, he felt like he needed more growth in himself than what he had in the military, giving him reason to want to leave from doing any more service. Henry's unplanned decision to not re-enlist caused him to come back to the civilian life without a plan for his future, but with the help of a friend, Henry had a place to stay before he could get situated.
because it was that last month where that event happened where not only was I not growing but also I was put back into the field. I was just I didn't have any time to plan, so I didn't have a plan when I got out. That's the biggest like problem is not having a plan.
Yeah.
For sure, it's not having a plan. And so I got out of the military and I slept on my buddy's couch for like 2 weeks while I was looking for a job. Thankfully, all I had basically like was a suit, a few pairs of clothes, and a resume. maybe a laptop in my hand. That's all I had. So I went to my buddy's house, slept on his couch for like 2 weeks, looking for jobs, applying, and then I got an email. I shaved my face, got a haircut, put my suit on, and went to the job interview, and I got the job.
That's good. Right.
Henry says, I did not have a plan when I got out. That is the biggest problem, is not having a plan. With that being said, without the help of his friend, Henry could have been homeless or in a financial burden, looking for a job and a place to live when he went home. Although Henry served in the military for 5 years and toured overseas in Iraq, Henry was afraid of the thought of going to college, as he did not know anything about it, but with the help of that special someone, it ultimately gave Henry a boost to sign up and attend college.
So how's school going for you? When you first started school, like, did you sign up for school like right away, like legit, like the month you came back, or?
No, so I was in October, so semester still hasn't started yet. I had to sign up for spring, and that didn't start till December, so I didn't have any money coming in other than the job I was trading for.
Yeah.
It actually worked out pretty well. I was afraid, man. I was afraid of the interview I was afraid of like I didn't know what college credit was, man. Like I was so overwhelmed by the idea of college that I was afraid of it.
Yeah.
It was paralyzing me in fear. You're afraid of something you don't know.
Yeah.
And I couldn't bring myself to do it until one day, my girlfriend at the time, she'd be like, "Hey, you want to go to school?" I'm like, "Yeah, I should, huh?" And she told me, "Hey, I'll drive you to school. We'll sign you up." I'm like, "Okay, cool." She'll get me up. She'll get off my back or something, right? And I sign up, and it's that simple, man. The Veteran Center we have here is excellent. Excellent resource. They give you a step-by-step checklist to do, and it's not even that much. It looks overwhelming, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty easy.
And you just sign up for classes and work hard, man.
Without the push from Henry's special someone, Henry may not have gone to college and not have the same success of being in college. It is important to see how all of Henry's friends impacted Henry's life in every possible way. For the better, Henry's odds of joining the military were very slim without the introduction to the military from his friend. Also, evidently without a plan after leaving the service, a friend helped him out by having a place to live for a while as he got situated. And even after that, another important figure at the time helped Henry ultimately achieve more, which was to attend college.